Hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to your daily American English pronunciation show. Wake up, American. We are here to give you a little bit of American English pronunciation practice every single day of the week. That is our goal, Monday through Friday. We are here for you to make sure that you get your time in because maybe, and you can let me know if this is true, maybe over the weekend you didn't get to speak in English, or maybe you didn't do your pronunciation exercises, or maybe you didn't do shadowing, or maybe you didn't even say a single word in English. Oh my gosh, is that you? Well, don't worry. If that is the case, it's okay. We can bring you back. It's going to work out. I promise. We're going to do some great exercises that you can use to get back into your English rhythm and to guide you in this process. There is me. Hello. My name is Jeff. It rhymes with breath. That's one of the four key ingredients to a natural sound in American English pronunciation, including placement, pitch, breath, and trying to weaken your consonant sounds, strengthen those vowel sounds of yours. Unfortunately, if you speak a language other than English, most likely those things are very, very different. So we're going to try to show you some examples of that. And today we're really going to be targeting pitch. And we've talked a lot about pitch in the past, but today our goal is to listen to some native speaker speech so I can show you just the kind of variation you're going to want when you speak in English in order to achieve a much more natural sound. One of the concepts we've spoken about in the past is that you want to kind of think of pitch almost like an elevator. Like there are thought groups. If you've never heard of a thought group is a group of words that go together in a sentence before your next group of words. Usually there's like a pause or a little break in between. And this is really fundamental in American English because in every thought group, there's going to be one word that receives stress. And also, when you change thought groups, you want to change the pitch level of the entire thought group. That is how you avoid getting called things like monotone or people saying that your speech is flat or that you sound robotic. What that means basically is that people are telling you you're not using enough pitch. And I want to show you some examples of the kind of pitch that native speakers are using so that way you can apply it. I do just want to give a quick shout out to our pronunciation group on Telegram. That's where so many of our exercises come from. On Telegram, basically what happens is our members send us an audio file, and then I'm able to reply with feedback to them every single day of the week, including the weekends. So if you're interested in getting pronunciation practice for the topics we cover, please check out fluentamerican.com/telegram. So that way you can find more information about that. To do this exercise today, though, with pitch, what I am going to need to do is I am going to need to share my screen and share my sound with you because we're going to do some listening to native speakers so I can identify a couple things for you. Give me one moment. All right, and I also need my headphones for this. All right, and hopefully now you'll be able to see my screen. I'm going to play some audio. Look at that infinite window. Oh my gosh. Okay. So our whole goal, what I want to do right now is I want to show you what it means to have different thought groups and what it means to have different pitch levels for each of these thought groups. So let's listen to our very first section here.
Yeah, I came down very similarly to Roxana.
How about this part? I'm going to play it again. I'll play it twice, actually. What I want you to do, if you're listening to this, try to guess how many thought groups do you hear in this section?
Yeah, I came down very similarly to Roxana.
Play it again.
Yeah, I came down very similarly to Roxana.
Okay, so the question again is how many thought groups did you just hear in that audio file? And the reality is that for me, sorry, it's taking a minute to shift. When I was listening to that, there we go. Okay. So when I was listening to that, I basically heard three separate thought groups. I'll play that again, see if you can catch all three.
Yeah, I came down very similarly to Roxana.
Play it one more time.
Yeah, I came down very similarly to Roxana.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about that. So basically, the first thought group that I heard there was, yeah, I came down, first thought group. It was those three words. Then we had a break. Very similarly, I came down, very similarly. And then we had our final thought group to Roxana. Yeah, I came down very similarly to Roxana. So we go high, and then we're just taking these steps down. And each one of those thought groups shifted in pitch. Did you catch that? Yeah, I came down very similarly to Roxana. Yeah, I came down very similarly to Roxana. So those are the different thought groups there. This is what you need to be doing in your own speech. We're not going to say this as, yeah, I came down very similarly to Roxana. That's hard for your listener to understand. The other thing that you want to notice, there is also other elements of contrast. For instance, speed. So, for instance, yeah, I came down, we kind of slow there. Very similarly, we go really long on very, then we speed up on similarly. And then we keep going a little bit faster on the two rocks to there. Okay. Yeah, sorry, just a little bit of lag. So just be paying attention to pitch, be paying attention to speed. All of these are key components to that natural sound. I want to play a little bit more audio, so give me a moment. I'm going to share once more. All right, get that second to load up. Okay, I think we're here. Let's play the next part.
I think that a lot of films like this. I think that a lot of films like
So
this.
how many thought groups are you getting there?
I think that a lot of films like this.
Okay. There's different ways you could break this up. I personally, for right now, I'm going to break this up into two thought groups. What do you think those two thought groups are?
I think that a lot of films like this.
So we have the first thought group. I like, I think that, I think that, I think that,
I think that
he stressed think is I think that, I think that.
I think that a lot of films like this.
And then do you notice that that next thought group shoots up? A lot of films like this. I think that a lot of films like this. I think that a lot of films like this. So again, we're shooting up. Notice the stress words.
I think that a lot of films like this.
And it just goes up. You can hear the shift happening after that. It's like I think that, and then a lot. It just immediately shoots up.
I think that
That
a lot.
a lot. That a lot. That a lot. So you can hear the pitch immediately jumping as we get to that next thought group.
Of films like this, sometimes we'll walk.
How about this part here?
A lot of films like this.
Notice all that movement there.
A lot of films like this.
So this is another key component when you are talking about pitches. Another really key. Okay, because what's happening is, give me one sec to shut this down. Seems like it's just another one of those slow internet day, guys. I'm sorry. As I'm waiting for that, there we go. Probably not going to be able to share and do more because it seems like the internet connection is not the best today. So what you're seeing is that even inside of the thought group, we also have a lot of movement. Okay. So we have a lot of films like this. A lot of films like this. A lot of films like this. So even inside of your thought group, we also need to have some movement. You know, we're not going to say a lot of films like this. No, that's way too robotic. A lot of films like this. So as you're saying your own speech, really trying to copy what you hear. If you're interested in more about pitch, we've talked about pitch a lot. We have lots of videos to talk about pitch. If you search our videos, you can just type in pitch and see our catalog that focuses on this really important concept. We also, I would encourage you to check out our channel. So we have a pronunciation channel. Okay. Is hello also to world friends. Hello, world friends. Thanks for stopping by. So I can't see the text. Okay. And Kawara is here as well. Hello. Great to see you back as always. Everything I'm telling you right now about pitch, I encourage you to practice. And if you're not sure how to practice, take a look. We have a shadowing channel called Affluent American Shadowing, and you can find it on the main channel. It has like an orange channel icon. And what I do in those shadowing videos is I tell you where the thought groups are because the text has these like slash marks. So you can follow the slash marks and be like, oh, this is a new thought group. I also show you distressed words. So that way you know what word to emphasize. So what I would encourage you to do is every time on that channel for those shadowing videos, every time there's a new thought group, try to change your pitch. Try to listen to the native speaker and try to see how their pitch changes and make sure when you're repeating them that you're also getting that same sort of shift. This is key to getting a more natural sound in American English. Pitch is not an option. Sometimes people listen to Americans and think that the sound is very exaggerated. It's not natural, it's artificial. We're missing the point. We need pitch in order to create separation between our words and our thought groups. Otherwise, you actually become more difficult to understand. So let me know how your guys' pitch journey goes. If you have other questions about pitch, be sure to let me know. Otherwise, I will send you off into this world, this English speaking world, at least on this channel. And so that way you can practice. And if you have questions, just feel free to send me a message or reach out, leave a comment, and things like that. If you enjoyed the stream, something that can help me out immensely is just by liking it and letting other people know about what we do. Thank you guys so much for your time. Once more, my name is Jeff. It rhymes with breath. I greatly appreciate you being with me here this morning. There's a million pronunciation resources out there. So the fact you spent a little bit of time with me today, as always, greatly appreciated. You guys take care. Have a good day. Have a good night.